examining body should provide quality assessment. And one of the ways that any examining body can provide quality assessment is to ensure that there is continuous improvement in their processes. And continuous improvement can only come when you do benchmark with other colleagues. And this is what NEC has done. Benchmarking gives us opportunity to compare notes and evaluate the certification process. In particular, we are that setting the process. And in our, as external observers, we find what NEC is doing is in line with the international practices. Asante sana.
Thank you very much, Joyce, for those remarks. I will make my remarks very brief, sir, because the 826,000 odd candidates is almost lunchtime, and I'm sure most of them are not going to have lunch until they listen to you. So we won't keep them waiting for too long. We just want to acknowledge the various stakeholders and the multi-agency players and partners who played a very big role in making sure that we succeed in the processes of administering and processing these examinations. I particularly want to pay tribute to the center organizers who were introduced earlier and our chief examiners. Let us please appreciate them, because in the past, sometimes there is a bit of noise, but this time it was very quiet, sir. Our chief examiners did an exemplary job in managing the process. For us in management, we are focused more on the three major examinations that are coming up in November, December. And sir, we want to request you, if you could kindly join us on Tuesday at Kcse, when we want to invite all the sub-county directors of education to participate in the briefing process of ensuring that all the candidates who are eligible for grade 6, class 8, and form 4 examinations in November, December are registered. And because I know that many parents are watching this, we want to appeal to you that if you have a child in grade 6 or class 8 or form 4, we are opening the registration next week on Wednesday. Please take it as your responsibility to find out whether your child has been registered for these exams, because sir, sometimes it is very challenging when parents are calling a day before the exams to say, I have just discovered that my child is not registered for exams. So we want to appeal to all parents and guardians to make sure that they follow up with their children. Registration will begin on the 27th and close on the 14th. It is now my humble duty to invite the chair of the council, Dr. Onsati, to introduce the council, make his remarks, and thereafter invite the PS to run the program. Thank you.
Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Education, Professor George Magoha, the Secretary and CEO, Teacher Service Commission, Dr. Nancy Macharia, the Principal Secretary, State Department for Basic Education and Early Learning, Dr. Julius Juan, members of the Kenya National Examination Council, Governing Council President, the CEO, Kenya National Examination Council, Dr. David Njengere, and all the invited guests present. Good morning. Oh, it's afternoon, sorry. We woke up early for this exercise, and I can tell you we have been anxious to get over it. Good afternoon. On behalf of the NEC Council, I hereby take this opportunity to appreciate each one of you for gracing this occasion. Before making further remarks, allow me to introduce the council members of NEC. One, Dr. Julius Juan, member. Thank you. Dr. Nancy Macharia, member. Professor Charles Omondo, member.